Just doing a quick video to show some issues I found with various hoses for 2.5 Jeep Wranglers. This is a 95. Anything that's a YJ potentially has this issue. I don't know if this goes across to the TJs, but so what you're looking at is a stock hose. Just did a cylinder head job on this, so I figured I'd put some new hoses on it. Stock hose, right about the perfect length, fits in as you'd expect. So I ordered a Gates. Gates is a good brand. I've used their belts for a long time, no issues. Figured their hoses would be pretty good too. So next up, I'm going to put the Gates in here, and you'll see the difference. You can see right there the hose is a lot shorter. It barely reaches, and what that's going to do is it's going to put a lot of stress on the radiator. It's really not a good fit. I mean, if you look here, it just barely goes on here, and if you snug it in, it's just not long enough to reach. It's just the wrong application. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe it's a universal part, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's the Gates 21609. Definitely don't want to use this hose. I was able to find a different hose that fits a lot better. It's actually a Daco from Advance. As you can see, it's a lot longer. In fact, I'm going to have to end up trimming some of it. But again, this is what you want. You want it to be long and not stress that radiator connection right there. You can see the curves are more proper. I mean, it just looks like it's the right hose, and you compare the Daco, just not the right setup. Then moving on to totally ruining Gates' day, found another issue with their hoses. So whenever you replace the radiator hoses, you want to go ahead and do the heater hoses. Well, what they sell is this, let's see the camera here, this is a pretty long hose. I'll try to back up so you can see it all. It's long, it's trimmed to fit. The deal with the Wrangler is the connections here, the tubes at the water pump, at the thermostat outlet, are a lot smaller than these guys over here, so you need a hose with two different sizes. And the factory hose is set up like that. You got the bigger end here, the smaller end, and it goes like that. So the Gates hose, it is indeed bigger on this side. Actually, sorry, that was the smaller side. It is bigger on this side and smaller on this side. But to get it to fit, you're going to have to trim it. And once you trim it, you're clipping it here. And as you can see, the hose, that flared part, you're not going to be flared. So you get stuck with a hose that doesn't actually fit. I've got one here that I've already cut to the right length, and it's just too small to fit. I was able to stick a couple wrenches in here overnight in the end of the tube, and eventually, you know, you can see it's got a little bit of a flare to it. I got it on. Again, not a good fit. Not sure what's going on, but it looks like Gates really is not catering to the Jeep crowd. Anyway, I hope you guys find this informative. Moral of the story is shop a different brand of hoses for your Jeep Wrangler if you're doing hose replacement.